welcome everybody to another exciting day for us here at Weslaco East High School, where we have yet another of many college signings today. So for now, let's just go ahead and give a round of applause for Gael before we can go ahead and introduce. We are extremely excited to have each and every one of you guys here, our student bodies, our teachers, which I'll introduce in a little bit, but especially Gael and his family for being here. I do want to introduce some special guests that are with us here today, and it's going to be Mr. Freddy Rodriguez, which is our athletic director. I want to give a special recognition to Gael's counselor, Ms. Susana Aguirre. Ms. Susana Aguirre, don't be shy. I want to also recognize Gael's teachers, Mr. and Mrs. Ramos, Ms. Escobar. Who else am I missing? If you guys don't mind standing up so we can go ahead and just recognize and give you a round of applause. Mr. Ramos, Mrs. Ramos. Mr. Zuniga. Who else am I missing? Ms. Ozuna. Anybody else that I'm missing out there? Again, thank you guys. You guys have played an integral part in Gael's education, and we want to thank you guys for adding to the foundation that he needs so that he can go ahead and excel academically and, of course, athletically at the post-secondary level. I do want to introduce mom and dad, if you don't mind just waving, Mr. Humberto and Ms. Nadia Romo. His brother, Humberto Romo, who is also a proud Wildcat. His family, his aunts and uncles, I know there's quite a bit of them. If you guys don't mind standing up so we can also recognize you guys. Again, this is one of many signings that we have had throughout the year, and we're truly excited to have Gael represent Weslaco East at the post-secondary. In this particular situation, we're talking about UTRGV. He's not going to be going very far. He's going to be joining a lot of the alumni from here that have graduated from UTRGV and coming back and representing East at that university. So again, thank you guys very much for being here. We are extremely happy to be here on this exciting day for Gael and his family. And at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Coach Burgett.
Through the athletic department out, congratulations. We know you're going to represent. We've seen the kind of attitude, what kind of work habit you got, so we know you're going to represent Weslaco East positive at the next level. And I got to tell you, Gael, he's one of those guys that when one door closed, he opened another one. And I like to say he ran through it, but you can't see him when he runs anyway. I've been doing this for 32 years. We've had 8 signings this year, and I don't know how many in the last 17 years at Weslaco East, but one thing I can tell you, this kid is born to run. He's fast, he works hard, and I know he's going to be successful at the next college. So through the athletic department, Gael, go get him. Tear him up and do the best you can, and good luck. If you guys want to drive up to Austin and watch him, he's going to compete with some of the fastest guys. I like to say in the state of Texas, but in the state of Texas, everybody knows athletics is big, probably in the world. He's going to go up there and run and compete against some of the fastest guys at high school at his age in the world. Congratulations and good luck. Go get him, Gael. You know, as a coach, I can tell you, when you get an individual like this, you smile a lot. Tom Owen's been smiling a lot this year, I can tell you. And I don't blame him. He took our track team to a district title, to, I believe, and he'll correct me by shaking his head, the first area title in Weslaco East history. Tom Owens, come on up here.
Man, thanks for coming out, everybody. Man, this is a great turnout. Man, this is the best I've ever seen. Thank you so much for coming to support Gael as he takes his next step into the next level. I have a few statistics on him. I was going to thank everybody, but everybody's been thanked. But thanks, I do want to thank his parents. Mrs. Romo is our biggest cheerleader. We're at the meets and we can hear her, come on, Gael, go Gael. It's awesome. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Parents, coaching staff, my track coaching staff, I don't know if they're all here or not. Coach Casas, Coach Cortez, Coach Perryman, Albert Herrera, Coach Cromer, Coach Knuckles, and Coach Mo, Coach Morales. It does take a team to have success that we have. And there's a lot of people that play a part in Gael Romo's success. As a track coach, this is my favorite part of the job, getting ready to talk about our kids. I could talk all day about our kids. There's so many of you out there that are doing great things and so many that have yet to do great things. I look forward to standing up here in the next few years doing this with several other athletes here. Training staff, great job. Hopefully we didn't send you too many athletes. We didn't have a lot of injuries this year. Javi Banuelos, Coach Sosa, Coach Munoz. Teachers and counselors, they've been thanked. We have great teachers and counselors at this school. If you don't have it academically, you're gonna have a hard time making it. And when you're a good athlete and a good student, it opens a lot of doors for you. Dr. Gamboa, Coach Burgett, Coach Rodriguez, thank you for all the support that you've given us in our program. Nikki, thank you for taking care of my paperwork that I mess up a lot. Gael, before that, teammates, where's my track team? Stand up, guys. This is a big part of it. These guys made history. And Gael Romo was a big part of it. Thank you guys, it was fun. But we still have some more fun left. More than just an athlete, Gael Romo is a team player. I don't know how many times he would come up to me at the track meet saying, how we doing on points? How we doing on points? And who does that? Not a lot of kids, but this team and Gael Romo did that. They wanted to know where we were in the team standings. And I would ask him, hey, what do you want to run this week? Whatever it takes, coach, whatever you want me to do, whatever's best for the team. And that's the kind of kid he is. And that's the kind of culture we want to build here at East. And I think we're on the right track. He didn't have a traditional route to athletic success in track and field. He's only been running like a little over 2 years. He came to us as a sophomore where he ran like the district meet and that was it. He made the finals and he got 8th, which is 8 out of 8 in the finals. But he made the finals. So his sophomore season, Gael Romo showed promise. His junior year, he came out in December. That year he had a pretty good season. He was 2nd at district, 2nd at the area meet. Then at the regional meet, he made the finals and he got 5th. Gael Romo's junior year, he was starting to make some noise. His senior year, he started training in August when school started, okay? And when the meet started in February, he had 5 to 6 months of speed training under his belt. He was loaded with ammunition. His senior year, Gael went on a record run. He was undefeated in both the 100 and 200 meter dash all season, except for Texas relays, which saw some of the best people in the United States. IMG Academy from Florida, one of the fastest guys in the United States from the state of Idaho was there. He had plenty of competition, but he responded well. That's the only meet he didn't finish first in. And that was some pretty good competition. And he's gonna get more of that at the next level. He set meet records in almost every single meet he ran, including last week setting a Region 4 record in the 100 meter dash, a region record. Okay, that's in San Antonio, that's Austin, that's Laredo, Corpus Christi. A guy from Weslaco East has a region record in a 100 meter dash. Not only is his regional record of 10.37 in the 100 meter dash a regional record. It's second, I'm being told, it's the second all-time 100-meter dash in the history of the Rio Grande Valley. So not only is he, just fast at a regional level, he's fast, the second fastest guy in the history of the Rio Grande Valley in a 100-meter dash. He also went on to set a school record in the 200-meter dash of 21.28. That time was set at the regional meet last week. That time would have won the 6A division 200-meter dash. That's saying something, okay? He's also a school record holder in the 4x100-meter relay of 42.81, along with his teammates Margarito Pampa, Ray Vasquez, and Gianni Ortiz. This year he was district champ in the 100, the 200, and the 4x100-meter relay. He was area champ in the 100, 200, and 400-meter relay. And he was regional champ in the 100 and 200-meter dash. He advanced, like Coach Burgess said, he's advanced to the state meet, which will be held at Mike Myers Stadium next weekend on the campus of the University of Texas, Austin, where he will see some very elite competition. But he's ranked 4th in the 100 going in and 5th in the 200 against kids that are nationally ranked. He might be one of them. Okay, in closing, Gael, you're one of the best sprinters this school has ever seen. You're probably the best sprinter, without a doubt, and one of the best sprinters in the history of the Rio Grande Valley. He's humble, he's coachable, and he's going to take that to the next level. And I look forward to seeing you succeed at the next level because we're going to be watching. He joins a list of other track and field athletes that we have that have run at the next level, including one right now. Abram Maldonado was a graduate. He's still on the roster at McMurray University, where he just set a school record in the 1,500 meter. We have kids from this program going to the next level, and we're going to have more. Okay, but you're going to be very successful at the next level without a doubt. I've seen it, and we wish you the best of luck. We have a quote on our track team, and we put it on the back of our t-shirts. It says, "All it takes is all you got." So, Gael, you have all it took, and you gave us all you got. Good luck at the next level.
First off, I want to thank everyone for coming out here, my teachers, my friends, my coaches, my counselors, my trainers, my school board, basically. First off, before getting into my little speech, I want to thank the other colleges who offered me a chance to run at their school: University of Michigan, Sacramento State, UTSA, U of H, UT Arlington. I'm thankful and blessed to get offers to those schools. And I want to thank Coach Hicks from UTRGV for giving me an opportunity to run at her school and to maybe make some history there. So I'll be ready for that. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to take like 5 minutes, I promise. I want to say, dear Gael, you made it. Remember those days when everyone counted you out? Those days where you felt like you had no one. Those 2 a.m. workouts at the bridge, at the ramp. Those days you were throwing up. Those days when everyone was laughing at you, doubting you. You wrote it down every single day in your journal that you're going to be a D1 athlete. And now you're here. So I want to thank first off, my parents for raising me the right way, keeping me away from really dumb things I could have done, giving me the discipline to excel in the classroom and on the track, making sure I was on top of my school grades. There was multiple times where I could have failed. My parents pushed me to pass my classes. Next, I want to talk about my brother for being an inspiration to me. Seeing you work out every day, staying up late, making sure your schoolwork is done. Those days where we fight it out on the basketball court, fucking throw hands and everything. That instilled a competitiveness in me that has brought me here. And I think my family and my family that's watching on K-West. Next, I want to talk about my teachers, specifically Mr. Ramos. Just a great guy, a great teacher. I'm gonna share a little story that really pushed me and motivated me. I came up from class after a basketball game. I had a really rough game, and I came in all beat up physically and mentally. And then he didn't give me any words. He just came up to me and hugged me, and to this day I remember that hug because I really needed it. And just having him there, knowing that he's there for me, no matter what. I was failing this class at that point too. He didn't really care. He just wanted the best for me, and that hug has come a long way. Thank you, Mr. Ramos. Next, I want to talk about my counselor, Ms. Aguirre. I want to thank you for being on top of me, calling me to your office almost like every day, making sure I was on top of my grades, making sure I was going to graduate. And next, I want to talk about Coach Ralph Torres. Where you at? He's the very first coach that really pushed me to become great. I was a first grader playing basketball, playing against fifth graders, sixth graders in practice, playing against kids that I was up to like their waist. So just pushing me, showing that no matter what size I am, no matter how skilled I am, as long as I give my all, I'll always prevail. Next, I want to talk about Coach Casas. This coach, a really great coach athletically, but what really stood out to me was how he gets to you as a person. He showed me the bigger picture and everything. There was a practice one day where I felt a lot of pressure on me because I was ranked going first into a big meet, and I felt a little pressure. And then he showed me the bigger picture as like that the real pressure in this world is making sure you're providing for your kids, making sure your kids are fed, making sure your family is well. And that really put things into perspective for me. He showed me that how to be humble, how to be an inspiration for my teammates, how to be inspiration for my friends. And he's really one of the first coaches that's ever touched me in a way that personally, on a personal level, not just athletic level. And then lastly, I want to talk about Coach Owens. I want to thank you for everything. I wouldn't be here without you. You really pushed me. You know, those days where I didn't feel like running, I did feel like running, you were always there for me. You basically held my hand at one point, introducing me to the track, introducing me how to run fast, and you showed me how to connect to a coach on a personal level, how not to worry about how I did in my workout, just move on to the next day. So I want to thank you, Coach. And lastly, I want to talk about myself. The only regret I have from this high school career was that I didn't start sooner. I am the second fastest ever in the RGV history, dating back to 1911. If I would have started a year earlier, I would have got that first place ass. I want to challenge my future teammates to be on this podium one day, next 2 years, 3 years. Y'all can do it, y'all have potential, and I hope I'm an inspiration to you guys. And lastly, to my parents, you sacrifice your future so that your kids can have a better life. I know I messed up countless of times. I haven't been the perfect son, but hopefully this is my way of paying you back. Papás, los quiero y los agradezco mucho. Yo sé que no soy el perfecto hijo, le he regado muchas veces, pero esa es mi forma de enseñarles que los quiero mucho. And that's it.
Again, from Weslaco East High School, from all the Weslaco East High School, we wish you the best of luck. Go get them, push them, do whatever you can to be a better person and definitely a better runner. Thank you, Gael. And right now, we're going to take a little time to take a picture of him signing and then come down, take pictures, and we're a little bit limited on the cupcake, so first come, first serve. We're going to go ahead and take pictures. Thank you all for coming.